What's up, guys?
How's it going?
How we doing?
This is WMUA Amherst, 91.1. I think this is too loud.
It might be a little.
That's
little
what I
loud.
was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on? This is Seamus and Froggy,
WMUA Amherst,
And guess-
91.1.
and guess who just got back today?
Oh gosh.
And me and Froggy,
Oh my
back from
God.
spring break. We're here. We're hyped. I'm hyped at least.
I'm hyped.
Yeah, no, I'm actually so excited to
Good to
get
be back.
We're going to be talking for the next 2 hours, everybody. I'm on board. James is on board.
Thank God.
Froggy is at my own disposition. And we're going to be messing around, talking about stuff. We both went on break. We went on vacation. We got some funny stories to talk about. I don't know. Froggy, anything? Anything to add?
Not really, guys. You want to follow us on Instagram, you can follow us at Seamus and Froggy.
You spelled this time.
I'm not spelling
Spell it. Come on.
No,
You don't know how to spell
no.
my name. That's why.
I can spell your name.
Yeah, okay.
S-E-I-M-U-S.
No, yeah, keep going. Seamus and Froggy is SEAMUSANDFROGGY. Follow us on Instagram, please.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram. If you guys are listening right now and you would like to submit any questions or, while we're talking, you want to make a comment, we're going to be opening our DMs live today.
Live DMs.
So, yeah, feel free to drop a DM and let us know what you think about the show. And you will most likely be featured on tonight's show. So, yeah.
Featured on our show. Yeah, I'm putting my phone on right now. DMs are open.
And if you want to give Seamus his personal cell phone number a call, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, so, all right, DMs are open. So basically, we both were on break. I was in Colorado skiing at Steamboat Springs for half the week, and DJ Froggy.
Steamboat Springs, where is that in? Oh, he's got his brand new Steamboat Springs shirt on.
My father bought me that. Thank you.
Is that near Denver or Boulder? Or?
Yeah, so I flew into Denver. It was a 4-hour drive through the mountains. It was a beautiful drive. Did we already get a notification? No. But it was through the mountains, 4-hour drives. When we were driving up, it was basically a blizzard. It's very scary. Couldn't see anything. Steamboat Springs is northwest of Denver.
Northwest.
Yeah, straight in the mountains in the Rockies. It's beautiful. It was amazing. It dumped snow on about 6 inches the night we got there. Me and my dad skied for 2 days. First time out west skiing. It was
just
amazing.
2?
Well, so we got there Wednesday night. I'm going to turn down. Boys are back in town. But yeah, we skied there 2 days. We got there Wednesday, skied Thursday, skied Friday. We had our plane on Saturday, and we skied for 2 hours, I think, in the morning. And yeah, it was amazing.
You skied for only 2
hours in the morning, Saturday.
Oh, and then
yeah,
left.
Yeah, then we had to go.
Okay.
But yeah, tell me about Florida, because I have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, so I went to Florida. I went to Naples. It's right off the Gulf of Mexico. Shout out to my grandparents. They have a condo there, and I stayed with them for 5 days or so. And it was a nice trip. Got to go to the beach a lot, swimming. Getting some sun.
See any stingrays?
I did not see any stingrays. I did see a good amount of dolphin though.
Dolphin?
Yeah, I saw a couple.
Because I went to Florida when I was little, and I was always scared to go in the water because I was always afraid I would step on a stingray. Because you got to do the stingray shuffle, right? That's what they call it. You ever heard about that?
I know what you're talking about. I thought that was just if you see a stingray shuffle away.
No. You got to shuffle in the sand so you don't step on a stingray.
Yeah,
they will sting you.
If you see them, but that doesn't mean that when you go to the beach you can only shuffle in the water.
Shuffle in the water so you don't get stung. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like there are a lot of sharks in Florida too, and I don't see them.
Probably, yeah.
Make me a little nervous.
Water stuff like that scares me. Going in the deep blue, you don't know what's underneath you.
Well, I mean, when the ground is 4 feet below,
and you're in the
then
Gulf
it's
of
not
Mexico,
too bad.
yeah.
It's not too bad, but
no.
I know what you mean, though.
I do love Florida. As much as everyone hates it, because it's, Florida.
Well,
it's so nice, because we live in Massachusetts.
You can tell, okay, so I was telling my parents this. When you go to Florida, you can kind of tell who's from Florida and who's not, because the people who are on vacation, they're all dressed to go to the beach and, whatever. And then the people who actually live in Florida, it'll be like 85 degrees and they're wearing jeans.
Yeah, yep.
And it's
They're
like
it's chilly out today. Cloudy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like what's the big communities? What's it called? I don't know what it's called.
I don't either.
Gated community where everyone goes to retire.
Oh, like
it's a word. There's a word. The something, and it's everyone goes to retire there, and it's a big community. Okay, I don't know. Moving on.
Sorry, I can't help you out.
All right.
How was your plane ride there though?
My plane ride there was not as eventful as the way back. There we got into Logan. It was like 3 or something. Flew in. Got there around, I don't know, a 2-hour difference. So we got there around like 6. I don't know, 4-hour flight. But yeah, it was snowing.
And when you went, so I'm from Western, you're from Eastern.
Yeah.
You always fly out of Logan, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, my grandparents live in Hartford, and we actually do go to the Bradley. Yeah.
Because I always fly out of Bradley.
Yeah, and my parents would like that because we would always drive down, sleep with my grandparents, fly out of there. But yeah, we went to Logan. It was easier.
Now,
because Bradley's smaller and
it is
not as packed. Yeah.
Yeah. When you go to Logan, do you usually expect to take a one-way flight, or do you have to take any connecting flights? Or
this time was one way, but usually it's cheaper to do a connecting, so we're often on the connecting flight.
Yeah.
But I don't fly a lot. It's my last time flying was before COVID. I went to Seattle with my family.
Yeah, that was my first time flying to Florida, or anywhere rather, since COVID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah. So Colorado was fun. I have a kind of crazy thing that happened that I've been waiting to tell Froggy. So basically, me and my dad were in Denver on, I think it was Friday night, and we got a DM. But let me finish the story.
Okay.
So we were going to get dinner, and there was this local little burger joint. It was very small. It was very nice. It had dollar bills pasted all over the walls. And it probably could only have like 20 people in there. And there was a small bar. And people were trying to get reservations. Me and my dad had to wait 30 minutes. And they sat us at the bar. And we're eating. And I'm looking around. And I thought I noticed somebody. And I'm just kind of eating again. And 2 people, I don't know, I'll say their names. Liz and Margot. I don't know if you know them.
I do know. Wait, you saw them
They
there?
came up to me and they go, Seamus? And I'm like, Margot, Liz, what's going on?
Oh, really? That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I was like,
we're all in for those who don't know, we're all board members at the UMass Ski Club together.
Yeah, and I was like, this is insane. Like, what are you guys doing here? Or who are you with? And they're like, we're with the ski club. They're sitting like 2 tables away. They're like, come check us out. And there's 8 people there. And I go, and there's Sam, and there's everyone. They weren't all there, but, and I was like, this is insane. Like, they were staying like an hour and a half away. And they were at Steamboat for that day, but they're like going all over those mountains. Copper, one of the Arapahoe Basin, I think. Some Winter Park, And I was like, this is insane that we saw each other at this hour at this tiny burger joint. And I thought that would be something funny to tell you. But yeah, that was just
Shout out UMass Amherst.
UMass Amherst Ski and Board Club. You'll find them anywhere. Do you want to look at this DM before I get into another?
Yeah, so we have a DM from Sundara Naik.
We have 2?
Kitten money is a new token on Pancake Swap. That's from 2 weeks ago.
I'm talking about a shout out to Viva.
Shout out Sundara Naik. That's his name.
Wait.
His actual user is Sundara Naik Punacha. And he was trying to get me to buy an NFT kitten money.
Oh, I didn't know we wants to send us a equation. Oh, I just read it. Thank you. Shout out to Viva. I'm glad you're listening.
What did Aviva say?
She said, I don't have a question, but I'm listening on my bus ride to Amherst, and I'm having a blast. Aviva, we're so glad.
Thank you for listening, Aviva. Much appreciated.
Aviva, I was listening to your show a while ago. I should have called in. You guys I totally forget what you're talking about, but you had a bunch of your friends on. I don't know what you're talking about, but I should have called in. It was a while ago. It was like last semester.
Do they always play Russian music? Because I know that's the name
Russia.
of it.
What is it?
I thought their theme was they play Russian music though.
With love from Russia.
Yeah.
I don't recall. They might have. I don't recall. I feel like we're doing her dirty right here by.
No, it's okay.
Totally.
I feel like if I was gonna do that, I would run out of
Russian
material quickly. I'm not. Yeah, I'm
but
not
she was
as,
chatting with her friends, and it was very entertaining. And shout out Aviva.
Shout out
Go
Aviva.
Watch her, listen to her show. I don't know it's Mondays. I don't know, Aviva. If you want to tell us what time it is, we'll shout out your show. But
yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Guys, you can also get a shout out with whatever you're doing in life.
We have
just DM us on Instagram.
Yeah. I don't want to. You want to tell a story? I don't want to go crazy on my Colorado stories, but I do have an interesting airport story.
Honestly, it was a pretty chill time in Naples, Florida. I took the flight down by myself because my parents were already there. And I'd never done that before, so that was pretty interesting. But on the way back, I went with my parents on the way back. So I kind of mentally checked out a little bit because I'm like, all right, now I'll just follow them around and I don't have to actually think for myself.
See, I've never been on a plane by myself, so I'm always with my parents.
Yeah. Well, like not having to think is one of the best feelings in the world. You can just
listen to music,
But, so like I brought a water bottle to the airport because I was like, I'll drink water in Florida or whatever. It was an empty water bottle too. It wasn't plastic. It was like a metal one. And so
it was plastic.
No, it wasn't.
I thought you said
it wasn't plastic.
Because I thought you could see right through it.
No. So on the way up, nothing was wrong.
Yeah.
I get through security, and I filled up with water, and I get on the plane, and I was drinking it on the plane. Get to Naples, stay the week, and I just forgot about it. I never, whatever. So we get to the airport and we go through TSA, and they flag my bag and bring it to the side. And I'm like, oh God, here we go. Because this stuff always happens to me because I'm a little, sometimes I'm a little slow,
you checking out.
Yeah, I was mentally checked out. And the guy goes, do you have anything in your bag I should know about? And I was like, no. And he's like looking through the bag and he finds a water bottle and he was like, what about this? And I was like, oh, that's empty. There's nothing in there. And he's like, and then he's like shaking it, and he's like, "There's nothing in here. Shake this around."
So what'd you do?
He just stared me dead in the eyes while I was shaking it around, and I was like, oh, "I guess there is something in there."
What'd you do? You just pour it out? Well, chug it in front of him.
Yeah. So he goes,
"That's a mistake."
All right, you can either do one of two things. You can either, I can either take your water bottle or you can go dump it out because there's not a sink around. So he's like, so you can go back, dump it out, and go through security again.
Yeah, that stinks.
And I was like, just take the water bottle because I hate dealing with authority and it's just I get so nervous.
Was it a nice water bottle though?
Yeah, kind of. It was cost me more than $10.
Speaking of TSA, it's not that crazy of a story, but so basically I was in Boy Scouts. I don't know if anyone knows that, but we had a thing where we had sea base where you would go to Florida and you'd sail on a ship for a week on a big schooner. And we're going
what's
down.
A schooner?
It's a big, really long sailboat with 3 main sails, a jib, sailing stuff.
Yeah, this guy, big sailing guy.
But long story short, we're at the place and we're in the washroom, and my brother, shout out Patrick, finds this Tide Pod, and we're chucking it around, and he pops it, and it goes all over my shoes.
How old were you in this?
This was 16. I don't know, sophomore year of high school, and he was a senior then. Yeah, no, I don't know. I was a freshman. He must have been a junior. But so then I forget about it. We're going back home. And we're going through TSA, and this dog just starts sniffing me like crazy. And I'm like, I'm a freshman in high school. I don't have anything on me.
Wait,
what?
I thought, okay, keep going.
And the dog starts smelling me, and they're eyeing me, and they're like, get over here. And so they're looking at me, they're going through my bag, and they're patting me up and down. And I was like, oh, this is the laundry detergent they're probably smelling. And so the dog was smelling that laundry detergent. So don't pop a Tide Pod on your feet before you go through TSA. That is my one advice.
I thought you said that happened this year.
No.
When you're going to Colorado.
No. I was saying no. But I do have another airport story. If you wanna, I don't know how long
Let's do another. Okay, so just so you guys know, it was a long break.
Yeah, we have a lot.
There's not we got some stuff planned, but it's not going to be like very, very, very intensive today.
Yeah, we're just chatting.
So we're just chilling.
Me and Frog have to catch up with each other.
Yeah, exactly. So Seamus, maybe we'll do another airport story, and then we'll go into a couple songs.
Okay, yeah. So this one's a little longer, but so basically on our way back home, our flight out of Denver was supposed to be at 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's supposed to leave at 6 o'clock, arrive at Boston Logan Airport at 11:50. So pretty late.
Is this AM or PM?
It was PM.
Okay.
PM. Leave Denver. 4-hour flight plus 2 hours. We get there at 11:50. And my mother, God bless her soul.
God bless Mrs. McNulty's soul.
So she was supposed to pick us up at 11:50, which is already late enough, for someone. And basically, we get to the airport, we're there like 30 minutes, and it's supposed to start boarding, and the plane hasn't even gotten there yet. And it takes till 6 before the plane is there, and people are getting off from the other flight. And we're waiting, and it's already delayed. And there's a ton of people on this flight, and we're still waiting for like 30 minutes past 6, and then they outside the waiting area, and they say over the loudspeaker, they're like, anyone on flight 3375, we need 2 people to give up their seats and take up flight in 2 days. We're overweight. We have too many people. We overfueled, because I guess you can overfuel and have too much weight. So they wanted 2 people to get off.
How would you overfuel with too much weight?
So you overfuel. I guess that there must be a good ratio. They couldn't do their math right. But
oh wow.
And so then they're like, can this family stay behind? So whatever. So
can the McNulty family please not take this next flight?
So then we all get boarded on. It's packed. It's 161 out of 175 seats, I think. And we're sitting in the way back. And we're waiting there. It's already like 30 minutes past when it should have left. And we just keep waiting. And some guy gets on the plane and he goes, okay, now we need 7 people to give up their seats and go take a flight on Monday. We're offering $1,200 in Southwest, points, like dollars. Yeah. And we'll pay for your flight on Monday, but they wouldn't pay for a hotel or anything. And I'm sitting there, and we're waiting for like another 30 minutes.
Yeah.
They keep coming on. They're like, anyone. We need 7 people total. People are slowly raising their hand. They get like a couple. And I started to think about it. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do this. I could sleep in the airport for 2 days.
Wait, weren't you with...
I was with my dad in the back of the airplane, and they asking people, could 7 people get off? We'll pay for your flight on Monday. And I'm like, okay, sleeping 2 nights in an airport doesn't seem so bad for $1,200. And I'm like, Dad, can I do this? Like, would you let me do this? He's like, I don't care, sure. So I keep thinking about it. It's been an hour and a half since we were supposed to take off. They're like, okay, we have one more seat.
You're just sitting in the plane?
We're all waiting. They're getting really peeved in the back. Like, they're like, whatever.
Just sitting in the plane.
Yep, just sitting in the plane an hour and a half. And they're like, we just need 1 more people. People are slowly raising their hand. And I was like, you know what? My friend, shout out Devin, goes to UC Boulder. It's a 30-minute train to Denver from the airport. Then he said he would pick me up. And I was like, you know what? I could crash at his couch. And I could just take the thing. And I was like, all right, Dad, I'm actually thinking I'm going to do this. So, and all the people, they're getting really annoyed because like we're waiting and they hear me talking to my dad. They're like, are you going to do it? You should do it. I'll call the assistant for you.
Really?
And I was like, Dad, I'm going to do it. Like, I was like, you know what? I need to be more spontaneous like this. And I get up and I was like, okay, Dad, I'm going to ask the person. He's like, you're not doing it. And I was like, come on. So
really?
Yeah, he wouldn't let me. I know. And I was like, oh, I wish I did it. I was so, because I would have been like.
But didn't you say, can I do it? And he said, yeah.
He did. I don't blame him though. He's just being a good father.
Yeah.
But it would have been crazy. And I would have called you right after and be like, Frog, how would you feel if I'm in Denver and I call in the show and explain this whole situation?
Oh, yeah.
That would have been pretty funny.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Then I would have had to fly in Monday. And my friend Devin had to take a plane at midnight on Sunday night anyways. So I would have went with him, slept in the airport overnight till that Monday flight. But that was the story. We arrived since it was now an hour and 50 minutes late departure, we arrived to the airport at 1:50 a.m. My mother, we let her sleep in, and me and my dad get there, and we're like, okay, we need to take an Uber. We have all our skis. How are we going to do this? The Uber XL that we needed was $250 from Logan to where I'm from, Sudbury.
Really?
Yeah. So then we ended up renting a car from Enterprise, driving it home.
Well, that's a far drive though, so it kind of makes sense.
It was 40 minutes. We rented a car and we brought it home, and then my parents took it back this morning. And I didn't go to bed till 4 a.m. Kind of a long story, but it was very funny. I wish I did it, and that's...
You'll have more opportunities.
No, yeah, I know, but it definitely was a learning experience, and I just want to give one message to everyone before we go to some music. If an opportunity like that ever comes your way, go for it. Take that leap of faith. If you think, maybe I could, you should, because you'll never get that experience again, and, you would never regret it. So,
okay, before we go on break, we do have... We have a couple DMs, but I'm just gonna respond to the Aviva DM. She said, "You said it."
Remember?
No, she replied. She said her show's on Tuesdays 6 to 8 now, and they do 1 to 2 Russian songs every show. So with from Russia with love.
Yes, that's it.
Listen, 6 to 8 Tuesday.
Tuesday 6 to 8. It's a sister time show. They're great. They talk about stuff like this. They play good music if you like Russian music. Are you gonna I don't know if we should answer my other friend's DM.
Okay, why don't we go to a song?
Yeah, let's go to a song.
Guys, thank you for listening. We'll be back. We're gonna play a couple tunes.
Yeah, this first one is Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz. Then we're gonna play in Rex Orange County's new album song Keep It Up. Then 3,
Is Tyler the Creator on that or no?
No, the other that had swears, so I didn't want to play.
Oh, I hate swears.
FCC won't let me. All right.
Yeah.
And then Tom's Diner by Suzanne Vega, DNA. All right. Keep tuned, everyone.
All right, guys. Tune in. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We are back.
How's it in action?
This is Seamus and Froggy.
WMUA Amherst, 91.1
Yep.
FM.
Yep. We are back. We're here till 8 o'clock. We're here every Sunday, 6 to 8. We were just talking about our spring break.
Guys, after a little bit of consideration over the vocal break, me and Seamus are officially sponsors of Kitten Money.
Kitten Coin. Woo.
What's it called?
Kitten Coin. I lost it.
Kitten
Money. You're right. It's a
Kitten Money, the new coolest NFT.
I don't think it's an NFT. Oh, it is. What is this? Actually? It's a new token on Pancake Swap that will be 100 times in the next few days. It is kitten
Yeah.
money, and you should get it now before mass marketing. Actually, no, we can't say that. Guys,
Don't get it now.
Don't
No
no,
call
don't
to
do
action.
anything.
Not call to action.
Don't do
but,
anything. Just kitten money. We're
Kitten
just kidding,
money.
everybody.
CEO is Sundara Naik
He's the
Punacha.
CEO.
Well,
He DM'd us.
He DM'd me about it.
So we're just kidding, everybody. You don't have to do anything. You
Yeah,
don't
guys,
wanna do.
please do not actually buy Kitten Money's NFT.
You can if you want, but we're just.
Well,
we're just
I
putting
would
it-
I would
advise
not
you
advise
to.
it because it definitely is probably a scam.
Yeah, we got
I'm
DM'd.
just joking.
But I want to check this kitten money out.
Yeah.
How do you know what? We haven't talked about NFTs ever, but I don't know that much about it to talk about it.
Okay, let me give you. Okay, so this might be.
I know
cringe, but
you bought and sold thousands of NFTs.
yeah, guilty as charged. But for my marketing class,
Oh.
we had Target representatives come in, and it's a project we're working on right now. And they said, "What is a new idea that you can bring to the table that market or that Target could use for kids in the holidays?"
Okay.
And let me know if you
this toys. What do you mean?
Yeah, like products they could sell.
Okay, Target just wants
they want the
capitalize on
free
it, I guess.
minds.
Yeah. The free minds.
That was such a horrible sentence. But okay, so this is what I
free
said.
thinkers.
Yeah, UMass free thinkers. This is what I said. So I'm thinking, there's all this crazy hype around NFTs.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, what if Target issued a series of NFTs? Let me finish.
Yep.
Where each NFT is like a kid's character, like Barbie, SpongeBob, Super Mario, like Lego, whatever. And, kids can use that as their social media profiles, their Twitch profiles, Xbox profile, and then it acts as a double product where parents can redeem the NFTs at a later date plus interest as a coupon to Target stores.
I don't really get NFTs, but that does sound along the lines of how NFTs work, right? You can use it
Kind
for
of,
social
yeah.
media.
Yeah.
I think we just get those kids on those Board Monkey ones, I think those kids really want to see some Board
Yeah.
Monkey NFTs.
Board Monkey.
Right.
If they collaborated
Number
with
2,
Target,
3,
that
4.
would be
Yeah, Target Board Monkey.
that would be a quick buck.
That would be a quick buck for Target to get kids hooked on some
Onto
on
basically
our crypto,
gambling, yeah.
our global currency. Not even global. It's
Oh yeah.
it's off the wall, off the market.
Guys, I want to mention we got a DM from my friend Cade. Shout out to Cade.
Shout out.
Longtime friend. He had a question. One of the questions is not family appropriate for the air, but he had another question, and he said,
Good question.
"Okay, me and him are pretty big Led Zeppelin fans." He said, "What are the 3 most influential Led Zeppelin songs you can think of?"
To each other, for our own influential.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just in general, I
yeah.
think.
Well,
However you interpret the question.
I'm gonna say my top 3.
Yeah, you go first.
I'll go first. So I've only been really listening to all the Zeppelin albums recently. So I've only listened to the first 4 of Zeppelin 1, 2, 3, and 4, right?
Yeah.
And out of those, I'm gonna have to say I really like Celebration Day. It's very
That's a really good song.
upbeat. I'm gonna join a band. Do like Tangerine. Who doesn't like that one? But it's kind of normie. I like
That's
that
a good
echo.
song.
Yeah. Oh
No.
you hear that?
No,
Echo?
yeah, I heard that go. That's a good song, though.
No, it is a good. Of course, it's a good song. I really want to learn that on guitar. Then I'm gonna have to say, "Good Times, Bad Times." I do like that song a lot.
Yeah. I don't know my third one, but okay. My first 2, they're very
Stairway to Heaven.
No, they're very normie, but like the way I interpret it for an influential song, like I have to think about the whole spectrum. So I went with Dazed and Confused at first because that was their breakout single. Or actually they dropped it in an album, I think, but that was their breakout hit, and it was also a very unique sound for the time. And
Can I guess your second one? If you're
Yes.
Immigrant Song?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, I was going to do Immigrant Song. And I did Immigrant Song because it was just like,
It's amazing.
I don't know. It's
It's in
just
Shrek 3, so
It is in Shrek 3. But it's just...
that's why it's your favorite.
That's the only reason why I like that song. But it's just a really unique sound.
Yeah.
And they already kind of had that sound down, but they just took it a step further and really like they opened up the third album with just I mean
it's screaming
it knocks the socks off of you.
Yeah.
And then the third one, I could pick a bunch of them, but I would say like When the Levee Breaks or something, just because it's like, you know, that's a good jam.
That's a good jam. They are a good jam. A good jam band. You know, I had
speaking of jams though.
Speaking of jam. Oh, before I say that, so I had a guitar teacher who he hated when people said the Beatles were the best band ever, and he loved Zeppelin, and he absolutely hated just people thinking they were amazing.
I can understand it, but honestly, the Beatles hype is well deserved.
Yeah.
I genuinely would say they probably.
They're
if we're talking about
such
influence,
a range too.
They are. I'd say they are the most influential band of all
definitely.
time. I don't know about technically skilled, but they are the most influential band of all time.
I know Ringo is your drummer of choice, right? You
do
that Ringo slide.
Ringo,
what is it?
The little
No,
he hits
kidding.
the cymbals at the side. No, people hate on Ringo, but you know he realized. Look, you've got three powerhouses.
Yep.
Even really back then, John and Paul were the only ones who got like the main credit, right? And he wasn't as technically good as a Keith Moon or a John Bonham or Ginger Baker.
Yeah.
But he serves the song. He doesn't take a lot of solos. He serves the song, and he does a really good job at that.
And I two of my favorite songs of the Beatles, Don't Pass Me By and Octopus's Garden, is written by him. He kind of he does a good job, and he knows like what the other three were doing. And
Octopus's Garden is one of your favorites.
I like it, dude. It's a good one. It's quirky.
I like Don't Pass Me By a lot.
Yeah. Have you heard the demo one of where there's the violin instrument in the beginning, and then it just goes right in? Don't pass.
No.
That's a good one. You should listen to that.
I'd say George Harrison's my favorite Beatle.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say John.
John?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little controversial.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
But I like
just
John.
like his music.
I'd say he's my second favorite. But Paul's really awesome too.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
But,
I'm sorry, guys, for saying.
I don't know
John's
if you
my
ever
favorite.
heard about this, but Bernard Purdy, who was like this old funk drummer, I don't know what band he played for.
Funk.
But he claims that he played on like more than half of the
Beatles.
The Beatles songs, or
half
like
of all
maybe
them?
maybe not half, but like from like 1963 to like 19. I don't even know.
The early ones.
Yeah, he made this claim that he.
Really.
But he's a really good drummer.
Yeah, Paul McCartney is actually playing in Boston over the summer. I really want to.
He is?
Yeah, he's doing. I think it's just Get Back Tour or something like that. But yeah, he is. My parents are going. I kind
of want to go. That's
I know
like,
it's how many
Fenway,
more? It's
how many more?
Huge.
How many more shows are you going to be able to go?
What do you mean? Oh, Paul. Yeah,
to see Paul
exactly.
McCartney?
Yeah, this might be
like.
Well, I don't want to say that, but
June 7th.
Yeah, I mean, this is your chance.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's probably packed. It's probably sold out.
I think the lowest ticket's $120.
I think it's worth it. I think it is. It's definitely worth it. I would go.
June 8th.
If anyone wants to sponsor Seamus and Froggy, go into Paul McCartney. We can meet him if you want.
Vlog it, and we'll it'll be like you're right there with us, so you can just pay us to go.
Exactly. You should, and you should Venmo us. We will create a Seamus and Froggy Venmo.
Yep.
Okay, but going on to another music topic. So over the break, it was early in the break, I was, doing my thing. I was going thrifting. It's a little bit of a mental health break for me to go out, just drive around, listen to music, go thrifting, and
buy used things.
Buy used things, of course. I'm
can find them on the
all my.
What do you like better, finding used things on the street or finding them at the thrift store?
So I do like finding random stuff on the ground because that is free and you don't have to pay for that.
And guys, I wish I knew Seamus was joking about that, but there is some validity to that statement.
That is free stuff right there.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I do like thrifting. I do like, I'm wearing a thrifted jacket. I'm wearing a thrifted jeans. But yeah, it's cheap.
Thrifted glasses.
It's, these are real glasses. But they are, you should thrift. You're helping saving the environment.
That's
you're
true.
reusing clothes. It's cheap. And donate your clothes. But basically, then I went to a record store, and it was called Deja Vu Records in Natick, and there was this very nice old lady who who worked there. It was a little bit, the records were all over the place, and it looked like when I got in, I was like, there's no records I'm gonna like here. It looked like all old, jazz.
What was it called? Deja Vu Ladies? What was it called? I kind of zoned out for a second. What was it called?
Deja Vu Records.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I
did say old. This old lady.
I tuned out for like 1 extra second.
It's like a psychic or something,
Deja Vu Ladies. That would be a good record store name.
So no, it's nice old lady, and it just, there are all these records everywhere, and I come in and she's like, oh, the rock music is in the back, and I'm going, and she's bringing up all these random records, Genesis and like Wings, up to me, and she's like, you like this, and I was like, oh, I love it, and so I'm just looking around, and
I love it.
And I got 2 albums that are, one of my really top, Loving Spoonful, 68 Revelations, something. Then Simon and Garfunkel, Parsley, Rose, Sage, whatever, something in time. But then she puts on this record in the back, and I was like, wow, I really like this sound of it. It kind of sounded like Simon and Garfunkel. And I leave, and I asked her to show me the record, and it's they were Jonathan and Charles, and the album was Another Week to Go, and it was from 1967. And I said, okay, I'm gonna look at this on Spotify. So I leave. I try to look it up. Nowhere to be found. Only on YouTube. And so I'm like, wow, I really like this song. I have to get this album. This is a experience where I could get a vinyl and only have it to listen there. So the next day I go back. And I'm like, hey, I was here the other day. Do you have this album? She goes, yeah. So she brings it to me. I bring it home and I listen to it, and it is a really good album. And I'm listening to it.
Is it scratched or anything?
No, it's really good condition, good. And it's. Well, I'm gonna play you a song for it, but it's big Jesus-y song, but it's the music is really good. I don't know how much Jack will like it. It's more, kind of folky, Simon and Garfunkel-y. But I'm gonna play one song that they sing about Jesus.
Before you play the song,
just
a quick question. What's your favorite album that you own?
That I own?
Or like one or two?
I don't own that many because I just started getting it, but I do love Tommy. I just love how...
By The Who.
The Who, yeah. Tommy by The Who. It's a rock opera about a blind, deaf, mute... child who grows up, and I don't want to spoil it for you. You got to listen to the whole album. It's amazing. There's a movie that I haven't even seen yet.
I don't think the movie's that good.
No, I heard it's very trippy. And Elton John plays Pinball Wizard. I know that. But I want to watch that movie once. But yeah, I love Tommy. That's a really good album. So let me just play you this one song.
Yeah.
We'll listen to it. Frog's gonna tell us his live reaction right after. So yeah, everyone stay tuned. We'll be right back right after this song. Oh, is it playing?
Seeking a song.
Hello, everybody. This is Seamus and Froggy, your top Christian radio station.
Oh, no.
Just kidding. We are WMUA Amherst. We just got back. That was Jonathan Charles.
Jonathan and Charles.
Jonathan and Charles. Their album, Another Week to Go, from 1967. That was Songs in the Daytime. That was the album that I got from Deja Vu Records. And Froggy's going to live react.
For an album that I, you probably never would ever hear unless you found it in that record store, it was a decent song.
Yeah.
I personally would not go out of my way to listen to that.
I would say that definitely wasn't the top song, but that was the most Jesus-y that I could kind of pick out from memory that I wanted Frog to hear. But yeah, it definitely caught my ear. Like, I was hearing it. It was really like 60s folk. It sounded like this Simon and Garfunkel kind of Beatle-y. And I was like, wow, I've never heard this. I should really check it out. And I got back and it was Christian rock. But yeah, so how'd you think? What'd you think about it besides that?
I'm telling you, I would not go out of my way to listen to it. But I mean, it wasn't like the worst thing I ever heard. It just made my ears bleed a little bit.
It's only it is only 27 minutes long. You can listen to it on YouTube. Check it out. They're the first side of that record. I think the first 4 or 5 songs are pretty good.
Just have to go out of my way, respond to a couple messages we received. Angie, my girlfriend, said she submitted Dancing Days, and my dad also said No Quarter. And to my dad, I say I almost said No Quarter, but
sorry.
If I could curse you out right now, I would, Seamus. But this is FCC regulated,
FCC.
so. But my dad said No Quarter. I should mention Houses of the Holy. Both of those songs are on. That's my favorite Led Zeppelin album. So I do agree with those answers.
Was that after the 4th album? House of the Holy? Or is that the 5th?
That is the 5th.
Okay.
And also, everyone was roasting you for saying Octopus's Garden.
I don't care. I will stand by it. I like it, and people
respect for sticking with your opinion.
Yeah, exactly. I like it. It's strict. It's fun. It's like a children's song. I liked it when I was a kid. I like it now.
It is a children's song,
and I'm a child, and I like that.
But guys, Jack Harlow is coming to UMass. I'm a little disappointed because when tickets went on pre-sale, they were $25. I was so happy, and the website wasn't working. Now they're $50. I'm not sure if I'm going to go. If you guys are going to Jack Harlow, send me a DM and try to convince me to go, because I want to go, but it's $50, and I'm like,
And as a
he's going to be a movie star one
Froggy's,
day. I'm telling you, he's going to be a star.
I don't believe
he's going to be a star.
You know
it.
a lot more than
I know he's
going
to be a star, man.
I'm allowing Froggy to do this. I was going to call him out on air because I thought he already bought tickets, and the show is during our Seamus and Froggy time slot, so I was going to call him out on air, and he was going to be absolutely demoralized, cry like a little baby, and run out of the studio. But he didn't buy the tickets, so on that day, if Froggy does get tickets, it will be me on the mic, me on the board.
So guys, just remember what you're signing up for that week. If you tune into Seamus and Froggy,
yeah, Seamus and Seamus. Yeah.
But yeah, there's also some other shows happening in the area that I kind of want to see. Wilco's coming to Western Mass. Built to Spill's coming to Western Mass. And there's a festival happening soon in Northampton called Carnival. And they have the country's biggest ball pit, or the world's biggest ball pit.
Still don't get that.
Sounds like a recipe for a lot of pink eye, but Wiz Khalifa's going
to Carnival.
Yeah, Waka Flame's going, which would be awesome. And someone else, Redman? I think Method Man.
What was
in Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, yeah. Really? What was the Northampton show that your post band was gonna do? Not post band. Your late band.
So I was kind of in a band. We were gonna play Narragansett Fest this Thursday, but I opted out because I'm just, between the show and everything, I'm kind of busy. But that's another event that's happening on Thursday. You guys do need to be 21 to go.
Oh, Rhode Island.
Yeah, Narragansett. It's a IPA/beer
USB 21 to go.
to Narragansett Fest. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Otherwise, I probably would have went. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I also saw Scott when
You saw Scott
Colorado.
in
That's
Colorado?
what I was gonna say. I totally forgot that. Yeah.
Did he say hi?
I said hi to Scott. Yep. Awesome people. Shout
They're
out to
great.
Geek Club.
They're great guys.
Yeah. I don't know what else we're gonna.
So
Can I promote the DMs again?
yeah, let's look at our DMs.
Guys, please DM us. We are taking questions, comments, anything of the sorts. If you want to follow us on Instagram, we are Seamus and Froggy, no space. That is Seamus and Froggy, SEAMUS and FROGGY. DM us. Ask us something.
Did we get any DMs?
Not recently. I just wanted to promote it. No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Oh, we got a DM from Sundara Nike. He said, "Thank you, Seamus and Froggy.
Kitten Money is now through the roof.
Kitten Money is now the #1 NFT
Ever.
It just beat Bored Ape.
Target.
So thank
Bored
you
Ape,
to
too.
Sundara Nike Punacha,
Yep. Yeah. Thank you again.
our #1 fan. That's what he said. He said,
did say
"I'm
that.
your #1 fan."
And he's the
As long as
CEO of
you-
NFTs.
He said, "I'm your #1 fan as long as you send me the last 3 digits on your credit
Social
card and the expiration date."
And Social Security. Yeah, I think we're going to go to music right now.
Yeah.
Does that sound good? We have got, how many songs? We're going to do 3 songs.
Yeah, got
First
some
one,
good tunes.
Mind Mischief by Tame Impala, who recently had a show in Boston, if you went.
All over New England, honestly.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
played.
yeah.
They also
They.
did Mohegan Sun.
What did you just say?
They.
Did you just say they?
Tame Impala. They're a band.
You mean him?
Yeah, Kevin Parker makes the music by himself, but they tour as a band.
Tame Impala is a man, Mr. Froggy. I'm
yeah, I know.
disappointed.
Kevin Parker is the guy who made Tame Impala,
Yeah.
but they tour as a band.
Sure.
He's
All
not
right.
the only one on stage, buddy.
Mind Mischief by Tame Impala, Warned You by Good Morning, and Daydreamin' Blue by I Monster.
And guys, just before we go to those songs, take a guess at who recommended which songs,
Yeah.
and DM us on Instagram.
Yeah.
DM us on Instagram which songs you think were who.
And also, if you went to the Tame Impala show, DM us. I want to hear what it was. I saw
David, shout out David
yeah,
Dashner. He went to the show.
If he's listening. I want to hear about Eventually, because I heard when they played Eventually, there was this crazy rainbow light thing that I saw and looked awesome. So yeah, let us know how it went. We'll be here talking for another hour. It's almost 7. We'll be here to 8. Thanks again, guys. This is Mind Mischief by Tame Impala.
Feels like my life is ready to blow. big surprise. Well, I'm not trying to lie. I want you. 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 Daydream, I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours on a beautiful day. Daydream, I dream of you amid the flowers for a couple of hours. Such a beautiful day. I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours on a beautiful day. Daydream, I dream of you amid the flowers for a couple of hours. Such a beautiful day.
Hey guys, this is
You listen to Seamus and Froggy
on
WMUA Amherst
91.1.
91.1. Yeah, that's a little quick. Yeah.
So how's it going, everybody? We are back for another hour, 50 minutes on air.
We just listened to some tunes. That
Yep.
was Mind Mischief by Tame Impala, Warned You by Good Morning, and Daydream in Blue by iMonster.
We still have our DMs open.
Is Daydream in Blue, is that a newer song or an older song?
There is
it
a song.
sounded like an older song, but it also sounded like a newer song.
So there is Daydream by the Wallace Collection, which is also a really good song that is not as techno-y.
Oh, so that's like a
Techno.
remix kind of?
Yeah, that was a little...
I was going to say.
Yeah. No, Daydream, the Wallace Collection is a good song. I recommend anyone to listen to it. But our DMs are still open. It's Seamus and Froggy. I won't go more into that. You can ask us any questions, whatever. So back to our regular scheduled programming. We are here to talk about how birds are not real.
Birds aren't real?
Well,
Tell me more.
so I don't know if you guys have been following the media recently, but there is this one kid on Instagram, TikTok, whatever the sorts, who has started this following that birds are not real, and rather they are a government spy drones that watch us and stalk us, and that, you know, they're not actual live animals. And this has kind of it's escalated quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It seems okay. So this is what I've gathered from it. You definitely know a little bit more than me about the whole thing. It seems like it's definitely people taking it as a joke. A majority of people are taking it as a joke and encouraging the joke, going along with the joke. And there's a small minority of people in this community who are really
those conspiracy theorists.
advocates for the theory.
Yeah.
And they really believe it.
But for the young people, I definitely think it's a joke. There's T-shirts being sold that I've seen worn around, which is, you know, it's pretty funny. Birds aren't real. It's like a comical belief that these animals that are flying around us and have been for hundreds of years have been replaced by government drones. It's kind of absurd to think about, but yeah, it's a funny joke. And recently, they've got this group, Birds Aren't Real, run by this kid. He's gotten a lot of attention from media sources such as New York Times, CNN, all those big conglomerates. And
it was what? Fox, CNN, and the New York Times?
Yeah, and so they wrote articles on him, and some of them were like, "Oh, this kid, you know, look at this joke. It's a funny joke. This kid's saying this."
Well, also they were like, this kid's an idiot.
Yeah, basically.
Like they were kind of disrespecting him a little
I didn't
bit.
read them
Rightfully
all.
so.
I didn't
It's
read
pretty
any
stupid, but
yeah, it was stupid. It's supposed to be a joke, and so he kind of escalated this, you know, as you do. You say, "Hey, this is real." So he went on Instagram and made this statement. I won't play this one, but he made this statement saying, "We are legally suing all these media conglomerates. We have my lawyers here. They are, this is libel. You know, they're writing us of lies, how we're a fake organization, whatever." And so one day
this was recently?
Yep. This was like March 7th. He puts this video out on Instagram saying, "Hey, we're suing all these companies. CNN, New York Times, Fox, whatever." And then 3 days later, I'm going to play this video for you guys because I think it's kind of funny. Let's see if it works. Okay, it's not working. Wait 1 second. Basically, this was...
Is the audio on the actual video?
This is 4 days later, I think, on it.
I am formally retracting our lawsuit against the New York Times. At the advice of my counsel, I disavow all of the stuff we've been saying.
Statements and accusations.
I disavow the statements and accusations we've been making.
Good.
I apologize for the statements.
So basically, in this video, before I proceed, this kid, he looks like he's like 20.
Like early 20s.
20.
Yeah.
Maybe 19. He looks like he's our age, is sitting next to a lawyer, reading off a piece of paper how he's disavowing the statements of suing these conglomerates because, as I assume, they said, "Hey, we're going to sue you back because you're wrong," and whatever. And I just think it's kind of funny how he's sitting here, you know. But I'm going to let it play a little more. You can see what happens.
We shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry. We've been asked to apologize and retract. That's what I'm doing. So we're not suing anybody. We're retracting everything.
Correct.
Okay. Well, since we've been forced to take the battle out of the courtroom, we have no other choice than to bring our war to the spiritual plane, which is arguably more powerful given that it is dealing with the eternity. So we will be placing a curse on Taylor Lorenz, the journalist who wrote the smear job story about us in the New York Times.
So here, after disavowing his statements of suing these companies, he says he's going to bring the fight to the spiritual plane, where they will place a curse on this poor journalist who is probably writing a joking article on his organization. I don't know. You have anything to say?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's pretty
stupid. It's dumb.
pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Like they're doing it as a joke.
I do feel kind of bad for this journalist who got called out, because she probably didn't think that much about
She
how
probably is getting a lot of people
hate.
harassing her.
Yeah, exactly. I do feel, and I won't watch more of the video, but they proceed to place a curse on her with a psychic. They hold hands. They say something.
I'm going to place a curse on you.
We got a curse actually placed on us by Punxsutawney Phil.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That?
That's a callback.
Yeah, Seamus and Froggy callback.
Yeah.
But overall, I don't know. What's your thoughts? Jay?
I don't know, man. It sounds just like a joke.
Yeah,
I've seen videos where people actually believe it's real though, so I don't know.
Really? And now they're having a march, a rally, a Birds Aren't Real rally. I don't know if it's already happened. It didn't look like it. Let me make sure this
In
is
LA.
In LA, where they are marching along all these media corporations. This was 1 day ago, and it's supposed to be happening 5:30 Pacific time. How many hours are they behind us? 4? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
3, 4? Yeah, so it's happening soon. So if you are listening from the LA Times area, we would like you to live report on the Birds Aren't Real march.
We got a DM.
We did, from my friend Divya.
So Divya asks, how do you guys pick the songs for the show? Sending love from Coolidge.
And she loves Tame Impala and Good Morning.
Yeah, well, those were my song those were my song picks. For those of you who no one guessed which songs are which, but those were my songs. The other one was Seamus' song.
How do we pick them? I just go through my playlist. I have I put my songs into kind of like the type, like oldies, indie. And recently we've been trying to play more recent indie, so that's why we've been playing that. If you guys want to hear oldies, you can let us know. We'll try to stick some in.
Yeah.
But
But so we've got two more things to go over for the show today.
Yeah.
Seamus was very set on doing a special little segment. Okay. Also, before I go any further, I should give a shout out to the UMass men's hockey team.
Oh yeah.
Because they just won their league. They won the East.
Yep. Hockey East.
Yeah. And they are on their way to the NCAA
just
tournament.
like last year, yeah.
I am anticipating they make it to the Frozen Four.
Yeah, they're doing good.
I think someone told... look, I'm not going to act like I watch hockey every weekend. I don't. Someone told me they only needed to win like 2 more games to make it to the Frozen Four. I don't know how accurate that is, but yeah, they won their league, so congrats to... the men's hockey
represent. That was a great game to watch last year. I remember how fun that was. It was the semifinals, right? That was really
St. Cloud.
Yeah,
the finals.
No,
because they just kept scoring.
Yeah, that one was the one before the game before. I remember we watched it. It was a lot more entertaining to watch.
I don't know if I was there. I don't think I was.
Well,
I wasn't there for
the
that.
day they won, though. We were living in Orchard Hill up in Fields, and everyone decided, hey, let's. Everyone had their own thought to collectively run down to Southwest and have a little shindig.
That was
fun.
It would normally take you probably 25 minutes to walk from Orchard Hill to maybe 20 minutes to walk from Orchard Hill to Southwest. We ran there in like 8 minutes.
Yep.
That was
well, you guys ran. I actually had a sprained ankle.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
That semester.
That was funny.
Hilarious.
Guys, that was like part of Seamus' personality when we first met him was he was hopping around all the time.
Yep. I've met people this semester, and I was like, hey, yeah, I used to live in Fields. And they go, oh, and I would say how I sprained my ankle, and they said, oh, you were the crutches kid. So I guess I was the crutches kid. But yeah, that sucks. Don't sprain your ankle on the first week of college, guys, ever.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that.
But... So we did our brackets.
We didn't do it. Speaking of sports,
March Madness is going on right now. Seamus wanted to make brackets. I also want to make brackets, although I don't really watch college basketball, and I just kind of follow along what's going on, but I don't actually watch it like that.
Yeah.
So Seamus's idea was we're just going to hop along the bracket and say who we think's going to win.
Yeah.
But also I have another bracket that we could do.
Yeah. So first, Frog thought that we were going to do it before. So have you filled it in already a bit?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So it's kind of like our old bracket.
Okay, so I was going based off of seed numbers and stuff because like I don't know any players or anything.
Yeah.
Seamus, what were you going based off of?
Well, we'll
Give me an
we're about to
example.
see. All right. Let's go with
Like
this.
right here we have Gonzaga versus Arkansas.
So Gonzaga, that's a silly name. You got a Z in it. You got 2 A's. You got a G. Arkansas, lame. That's how many A's are in that? Well, now that I'm thinking about it, Arkansas. See, it's the things you got to think about.
What are you talking about? So the more A's, the worse the team is? Is that what you're saying?
That's the most used. Well, they have. No, not necessarily. You're not really giving me time to
honestly,
deliberate
why
on this.
don't we just go through your, because I have a couple answers, but why don't we go through your answers and then we'll go through the reasoning.
Well, let's just do one by one and let's say who we're gonna win each.
Okay, I said Gonzaga would win
Why'd you say that?
because they're the number 1 seed, I think.
I'm gonna say Gonzaga because that's a silly name.
Okay,
And let me write that down.
all right.
Notre Dame versus some of these are on though. So I think Notre Dame versus Texas Tech is on right now. It's
I said Texas Tech.
first. Yep. I'm saying Notre Dame because they are the Fighting Irish, and if you don't know, I'm an Irishman.
Oh,
I
really?
support St. Patty's Day.
Seamus McNulty is an Irishman.
It's French actually, so I'm saying Notre Dame.
McNulty's French.
McNulty is pretty French. I'm actually shockingly
serious?
very Slovak and. No, it's not. It's not McNulty. It means son of Nulty.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Yeah,
literally
I'm
like
joking.
not
I'm messing with you.
English.
McNulty.
Like I don't even know. I
Then
can't speak English.
Michigan versus Duke.
I said Duke.
I did see the movie Marmaduke once. I didn't necessarily like that type of dog. I'm gonna have to go with Michigan State.
I'm just not even gonna respond to that.
Also, I've always wanted to go to the Upper Peninsula, and that's the only state that's split in two.
Duke is also like. Wait, didn't Duke get knocked?
They played already.
Wait, no, Duke didn't get knocked
No,
out. That was I was a number 2 seed. I can't remember.
I got this bracket a couple hours ago, and it said it was the most recent. So they could be playing right now, and they could have lost. So who cares? All right, next.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
North Carolina versus UCLA.
North Carolina.
I'm gonna have to go with UCLA.
Why?
Why?
Do you like that song?
UCLA.
And she's from UCLA. And
By
she,
who?
I don't know. They play it at frats all the time.
Yeah. Hey, you got a big frat guy, Froggy?
No,
just
shout out. Actually, I'm not even gonna shout out the frats at UMass because it's just.
Frats.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
You
UCLA.
know,
I like California.
I know kids in
Yeah, I know UCLA.
not UCLA.
Oh, North Carolina.
No, just kids in frats at UMass.
I
Shout
do
out
know
my roommate Ryan.
You were just saying I'm not gonna shout out anyone, and then you shout out.
I
All right.
didn't shout out frat. I shouted out a guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
All right. So I'm saying UCLA. I know some people there. I wanted to go to California once in my life, but yeah. Texas versus Purdue.
I said Purdue.
Yep. I'm also going with that. Why did you say that?
I can't remember honestly. We're getting the points where I didn't do any
you're just
research
kinda going for
whatsoever.
it. All right.
Should I just start going based on the names?
Going on the
I
names?
can't
Yeah,
stoop
you
to that
gotta
level.
see. You
No,
gotta be
I
like
can't
me.
stoop to that level. No.
All right. Arizona versus Texas Christian University. That's TCU, right?
Well, first of all, shout out to St. Peter's. I think I want to see them go to the final.
You want to see them go to the final? So
Yeah, have you seen
their?
their?
Doing this really
have you
disjointed way.
seen their
seen
facilities
a
and
thing.
stuff?
No.
So, St. Peter's is the team I was talking about that beat the number 2 seed. Wait,
Number 1 is
yeah, they beat Kentucky. They beat Kentucky,
Kansas,
and Kentucky spends like 12 times more on their players and stuff than St. Peter's does.
right? Really?
And St. Peter's was like the 15 seed, and Kentucky is the 2 seed.
So you're being underdog guy.
Oh, huge under. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
and
who
they were a
doesn't?
huge underdog. And if you look up the St. Peter's gym that they play in, It's like a high school gym. It's
Really?
insane. Yeah, and their campus is just like a street in Jersey City.
Huh. So we're doing this in a really disjointed way. Should we go through each quadrant, I guess, and go through and who's going to make it to the final four?
Yeah. So
Okay.
who was it?
So we had Gonzaga versus Arkansas. Gonzaga. I had Gonzaga won. So then Notre Dame. Well, this is confusing.
I say
Notre
Duke.
Dame versus Duke for
Duke.
you, and I have Notre Dame versus Michigan State.
Yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare.
I'm still going Notre Dame.
I'll
on this one.
abandon ship.
Yeah, I'm still going.
Well, I'll go based off of your
mine.
your
can
thing.
see. All right, Notre Dame versus Gonzaga. Who do you think? Gonzaga. I like that. I like how funny that is. But they also are really.
You said Notre Dame over
they're-
Duke. You know
I'm
Notre.
telling you, I
like,
don't
Duke,
know a thing. You know why I didn't say
I
Duke?
would say
'Cause I didn't like Marmaduke.
I would still say Duke.
Gonzaga versus Notre Dame. Oh, you're still doing yours? Yeah, because we're gonna compare these later every Sunday, and we're gonna see who wins. And whoever loses has to get their head shaven and a haircut by the other person. We're getting a call. Frog
We're
keeping
getting
me
a call.
entertained.
Yeah, so I was saying Duke, just because of Coach K and everything. This is the last hurrah. He's in the tournament this year. After that, he's gone. I heard people talking about they think he's going to go to the Lakers actually, and then coach LeBron, and LeBron might stay. That's the only reason LeBron's still at the Lakers. I'm not actually sure, but that would be pretty insane to see them and Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook, who's doing horrible right now, all link up. And Seamus is getting this call. He's getting 2 calls. He looks very perplexed.
This is really weird. And
what?
I think we're gonna get the call. Keep going. Yep. Now it's stopped. This is weird. And so I pick up the phone, and it's like a news broadcaster is like speaking, and they're like talking to each other. I don't know if this is like a weird spam call or something, but it keeps ringing and it keeps hanging up, and I'm just gonna ignore it. We didn't even say the number yet. Sorry. What were you talking about?
I was just rambling about nothing. But yeah, let's keep going. I do want to get to my bracket too. So
all right. Well, we're doing both.
no, I know. I just don't want to run out of time.
Gonzaga versus Notre Dame. Gonzaga.
Okay.
I don't want them to win though, because they have won before, and I know they're good. That's the little that I know. Purdue versus St. Peter's. I'm gonna have to go with
St.
St. Peter's.
Peter's.
Yeah, I do like that underdog story.
They're literally the 16th seed.
Yeah, but how far can they really go? If I'm gonna win this,
I don't know. They won their game last night or 2 nights ago or whatever.
what if they already lost and we're just
No way.
UCLA? I'll let them go to the.
No, because they just played. They're on to the next round.
Yeah, but when does that start? So
don't
St.
know.
Peter's versus UCLA for me. I'm gonna have to go St. Peter's. I'll let them get to the Final Four. I'll allow it.
Thank you.
We got Gonzaga and I don't even know what is that. St. Peter's. All right, let's go to the other side. Arizona versus TCU. I'm gonna go Arizona.
I think I went with Arizona. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Arizona's like a 1 seed, I think. So
I think Kansas was the 1 seed for
there's
this
a couple.
year. There's a couple. I
Yeah.
really cannot tell you anything. Houston versus Illinois. I'm going to let Houston win because we killed off the other Texas Christian University.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
What did you say?
I didn't get this far in the bracket.
We're doing it. I really don't understand.
Okay,
how we're
okay.
doing this.
Okay. I'll say Houston too.
We didn't really plan this one out. We got another bracket coming up, right? Are we doing
Yeah,
another bracket?
yeah,
We'll do
yeah,
some
yeah.
music first, and then
Okay.
Frog wants to do another
Yeah.
fun, a more.
It's a fun bracket.
Yeah, it's a more comprehensive.
I can
one.
actually talk about the bracket. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
All right, here we go. This is the big one we've been waiting for. Ohio State versus Villanova. The lamest college on earth, guys. Villanova. That's what they call it. It is really Villanova.
Who's
but
they? Who calls it
everyone
that?
calls it that. I'm going to have to shout out my sister, Gracie.
And why is it no fun?
Because all the people who go to Villanova are no fun. And they're
Actually,
so
no.
lame.
I think
I do
a
know
couple
some
kids
people.
who go to Villanova.
I do know a runner who does marathons. He's actually a pretty cool guy who goes there. Who's a friend of Sean Tobin. Shout out Tobin. But yeah, that's a long story. But I'm going to have to go with Ohio State. One, because my father went there for a year. If you ever see me walking around campus with a big hoodie with Ohio State, you
that's
know
why
it's
you
me.
wear that? I thought you got that at a thrift store.
No, that's my father's. He got it in the 90s. I don't know. It's destroyed, practically destroyed.
It is.
I'm gonna have to say Ohio
Honestly,
State.
I think Villanova might win, but I'll go Ohio
really?
State because I also have family who are alumni of Ohio State. Shout out Crystal.
All right, let's keep going. You had Arizona versus Illinois or Houston. I'm going Arizona versus Houston.
Wait, what?
I'm sticking on the top.
Oh,
right?
you're just doing quadrants?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do need 4.
I'll do Arizona.
Arizona versus who? You had Houston. Illinois.
Houston.
Yep, I'm going the same.
And I say Arizona would win.
I'm going Ohio State versus Michigan. Is that Michigan? Yeah, I'm sticking with Ohio State all the way. Not all the way.
Really?
I don't know.
I think Michigan would win that.
Well, you can suck it.
Oh,
You can suck it when you lose, man, and you have to get your head shaved.
You gotta. This is a PG.
Yeah.
This is
All right,
a
man.
PG show,
Suck on
dude.
some lemons, man. But
Yeah.
I'm saying Ohio State wins against Michigan. You can say Michigan if you want. Are we putting anything on this? Besides shaving our
No
heads?
way.
Yeah,
no
come
way.
on. We're
I'm
putting
not
something
putting
down
anything
on this. Yeah.
You think I'm gonna put money
should.
or shave my head on based
No,
on
that's
nothing?
already decided. You
Based on
have to shave
nothing?
your head
That's
if
a
you lose.
blind bet. I'm not doing that.
We can put something else down on it.
No way, dude.
You just don't like to gamble.
I don't.
No, you're a smart man.
Actually, I do like to gamble, but
Really?
like not a lot, but
All right. I don't know who you have in your going to the fourth.
dude, you know I don't have anybody down. I don't know why you keep asking that.
I thought we were doing this together. I still don't get this.
This layout is so all over the place.
All right, this is me now. We're sticking with me. Arizona versus Ohio State.
You pick yours and I'll say my opinion. We'll just go with one because when we do 2, it's just
Well, then I thought we were going to compete every week. You just make yours on your own time, and we'll see. We'll see. We'll compare them next week. I'm saying Ohio State to the Final Four.
I don't even remember which ones I did, to be honest.
Do you write these down, or are you just speaking out?
Speaking
All right. Kansas versus Providence.
I think I might have done this one. Probably Kansas.
That's his number 1 seed.
Oh, I actually put Kansas going to the final.
Oh, to the Final 2.
I put the final. I put St. Peter's versus Kansas. It was
Okay.
completely
I
speaking
like that, though.
out of nothing, but
I'm gonna have to go with Providence only because my father also spent a
my
year
father
there.
also spent a year at Providence.
Shout out, Mr. McNulty. I'm gonna say Providence. They are those Providence kids, though. They are something else. So I'm not gonna let them get far.
Well, Providence isn't like the nicest
It's
city.
Providence, Rhode Island. It's pretty affluent. It's the Friars. Have you been to that college?
Not the
The
school.
school is. Have you ever seen Fairfield?
Oh, I've
It's
seen
like
Fairfield.
Fairfield.
Oh, really?
It's very much like Fairfield. It's
Well-
very preppy.
Yeah, but have you seen-
very.
Isn't the city not that?
I think that's one of the. I don't.
I
Maybe
guess-
I'm wrong. I think Providence.
I guess
is a
it
very
is.
Rich
I guess
city.
it is nice. Yeah, it looks nice.
It's.
I don't know
it's
what I
quaint.
My friend goes to
It's near Brown, dude. It's Brownsville in
URI.
the same city.
he goes to URI. He said
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah, he's at URI. Psh, psh, posh. All right, Iowa State versus Wisconsin. I'm a big Chiefs fan. Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that. If you know anything about the world,
I'm a big Chiefs fan. Wisconsin, they got the goods.
if you ever tune into Jeopardy, you could find a question: Who is the biggest Chiefs fan? Seamus McNulty.
That's me. I like blue cheese. If anyone.
Oh, blue cheese is really good.
Blue
Yeah,
cheese
yeah, I
amazing.
agree with that.
Blue cheese and bacon bagel at Tandem on Saturday mornings.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, okay.
No. That's where I will disagree.
You
with
got to try it once. Don't knock it till you try it. All right, here we got. Who's winning for you? Iowa versus Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. I'll go with Wisconsin.
Yeah. Okay. Miami.
Actually,
No.
yeah, I'll go with Wisconsin.
Here we got Miami, Florida versus Auburn. I'm gonna go with Auburn because I know they're good.
No, I'm going with Miami, bro.
No, Florida. Come on.
Are you serious?
Yeah. All right. This is for me. Wisconsin versus Auburn. We're still going with Wisconsin. Like that cheese.
So why do you stop at this round? Because then next week we'll do the.
Yeah. No, I'm
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
finishing
yeah.
my bracket.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm just
so why are
getting
you
the
why aren't
final
you-
fours for each, and then going to the final
Oh,
fours.
okay.
Gonna
All
get the
right,
winner.
all right. I
Yeah.
say, all right. So what are you saying?
What are we talking about?
I don't know what's going on. We're gonna miss.
I'm gonna speed this up.
Fast food. We're gonna miss the.
I'm speeding this up. Wisconsin versus Providence. Providence, nah. Wisconsin's winning. I like that cheese. We're getting them to the Final Four. We got, in my Final Four, we got Gonzaga, Ohio State, St. Peter's, Wisconsin. We're going. St. Peter's is beating Gonzaga. I'm gonna stick with the Frogs prediction. You know, I kind of like that. I
don't know, man. If I was really betting money, I don't think I would do that.
But we are. We are betting money. We're betting our hair is on the line.
I'm betting V-Bucks.
Ohio State versus Wisconsin. I'm still sticking with Wisconsin because then we got our last two. So you had your last two with St. Peter's and Kansas, right?
Yeah.
And I have St. Peter's and Wisconsin. This is a riveting conversation. I'm gonna have Wisconsin win. Are they good? Are they good?
They're a 3 seed, I think.
Okay, I like it. It's good enough for me. I like those odds. Roll the dice. That's my bracket. I'll take a picture of it. We'll post pictures of the bracket.
now I got a homework assignment.
Well, it's okay. I'll post a picture of mine. You guys can compare how amazing it is, and if you want to tell us what we should bet on this, then maybe we'll consider it. Let's play one song. We need to take a breather to figure out the next bracket.
Play one song.
Because that was a little bit hectic right there. I'm just gonna. Do you want a specific song?
No, you can just play whatever.
I'm gonna stick with my song. How Can You Really by Foxygen. I like this band. You should listen to them.
I like Foxygen. They're all right.
Yeah, stay tuned. We got another little. This one is Froggy game. It's another bracket. Froggy likes those brackets.
The Froggy games.
Froggy
Seamus games, but
here we go. How Can You Really? Foxygen.
All the stories
everybody.
Hello, hello.
This is Seamus and Froggy. We are back.
Okay, guys. I always like to do food-related topics and games because everyone can relate to food.
Yep.
So, in the spirit of March Madness, I got a fast food bracket.
How big is this bracket?
It's 16
16?
food chains.
I don't even know that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna get right into it because we're running out of time.
18 minutes.
All right, Dunkin' versus Starbucks.
Dunkin'. This is fast food?
Yeah.
This counts? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm just.
16?
What's the range?
That's a lot.
What's the range of food options we're doing? Is it Dunkin' to
you'll
like-
see.
All right.
You'll see.
All right. That's a good pit. I'm gonna
Go based off of quality.
quality. We're doing quality.
What do you like better?
I mean, I don't like to spend a lot of money. Dunkin'.
but like you've probably had Dunkin' versus Starbucks before, right?
All right. So we're saying if I had all the money in the world.
No,
You
just
said
what do you like
quality.
better? What do you
Okay,
like
all
better,
right.
Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks?
It's gonna take me a little. You answer
Oh my
first.
gosh, Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah,
I'm
let's
from
go Dunkin'.
Massachusetts.
Yeah,
Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't like.
All right, Dunkin' next. Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to say Popeyes. I was saying this the other day. I'll tell you why, but you go first.
Okay, so I want to say Popeyes.
Yeah.
The problem is their chicken sandwiches, they don't have lettuce or tomato on it. It's just the chicken and then the chipotle mayo.
But is the only thing you go for the sandwich?
I've only been to Popeyes like once or twice. So, and honestly, I've only had good Popeyes once. And it was at the airport like 3 days ago. So, or like, a week ago.
Yeah.
So I'd probably say Chick-fil-A because I'm more used to it. But I feel like I would like Popeyes more.
I like Popeyes because I really like those sides. I don't like to get full on one thing, like one sandwich at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I like a chicken sandwich.
I love their chicken sandwich. I love the dressing. That's the sauce. The Chick-fil-A sauce is
Chicken
makes
nuggets
it
are good
hard.
too.
I've only had the sandwich there, but the Popeyes, one, I like the crunch more. I got the tenders most recently, and I like that biscuit. I like mashed
You
potatoes.
also got the Popeyes at the airport, didn't you?
It was right outside the airport, but yes, it was in Denver. It was on my travels, but I like to have that variety. You know,
Such an elegant man. Your travels across the
Denver
country.
and Popeyes. But I like to have a variety. I like when they offer you all the sides. I like the mashed potatoes, and I like to dip that biscuit.
I got
in there.
the mashed potatoes at the airport though. And
No,
it wasn't impressive.
but they got the sauce, and I got the Bayou buffalo sauce. I really like that. I don't know. I like biscuits. I like when they have the biscuits.
I love a good biscuit.
I think the real question, not to change your thing, but is it Popeyes or KFC? Because those are similar.
Well, I have that later.
Oh, you have that later. So who's going to win? I'm going to have to say Popeyes.
Yeah, I'll say Popeyes.
All right.
Even though I think I like Chick-fil-A a little more. I don't have enough
Yeah.
exposure to Popeyes.
But
so
it's
I'll
just
say
like
Popeyes.
it's like Chick-fil-A is like that one thing.
Yeah, we're
Popeyes,
just
you
going to
kinda
do one
get a
bracket.
variety.
So we'll move Popeyes along. We'll also use two whatever
What?
special votes or whatever.
No, one each,
okay.
right?
Yeah. Like we
What
get
is
one, I
it?
get one.
All right, sure.
Burger King versus Wendy's. Wendy's all day,
yeah,
all day.
yeah.
Okay,
Bacon,
yeah.
yeah.
Like Burger King is disgusting.
yeah, I
like
know.
it's
Wendy's is
at least
it's-
around me. Burger King's not good.
even Wendy's versus. Well, I won't. If you have it later, I won't. But yeah,
Dude,
Wendy's is
Burger
good.
King, it's kind of an L.
Wendy's though, that frosty. I know it's just a soft serve in a cup, but please, you can't beat it. It's good. You
I
just
could have
spoon
matched
it in
these
your
up a
mouth.
little better.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this: would you rather get McDonald's
Or Wendy's?
or Burger King?
Oh, McDonald's.
McDonald's. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather get Sonic or Wendy's?
Sonic. I've never had. Ooh, I have had Sonic once. It is hard to picture what.
Like a good Sonic is
I
actually
don't
really
know.
good.
What do they? They just got burgers and hot dogs.
Cheeseburgers, hot dogs, French fries,
I like
milkshakes.
I like the aesthetic of the rollerblades and all like everything coming around to you.
Yeah.
But it does seem expensive. It seems like it would be a little more expensive than a Wendy's meal.
Money is not a factor. in
This is not a factor?
Actually, well,
That's a
maybe
big
maybe a
factor
little
in
bit,
my
but
thing.
go base more off of food.
I can't tell you what Sonic tasted like. I'm gonna
Okay,
say Wendy's.
Wendy's
I mean,
is
it's not
moving
even
on.
on it. Is that? Oh, that's your Sonic.
Wendy's is moving on.
Yeah.
Although I would
Wendy's-
say
let's keep Wendy's. Wendy's is good.
I would say Sonic is also really
For yours,
good.
what is your Sonic? What do you eat at Sonic?
I've only been there like 10 times,
Uh.
but usually just like a cheeseburger.
I've only been there like, yeah.
Okay. Next. Domino's versus Little Caesars.
Domino's.
Yeah.
I've never had Little Caesars.
I don't trust Little Caesars. Okay.
Hot pizza. Ready? $5 hot and ready.
Next, Taco Bell versus Chipotle.
Taco Bell. Oh, that is a tough.
Really?
It's a tough thing to pit those two against each other because they're so different. Like,
They are, yeah.
If you said Chipotle versus Moe's,
Chipotle, yeah.
I would say Chipotle.
Okay, how about
Taco Bell versus.
Taco Bell versus KFC?
They do put those together. I'm gonna have to say Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I
would say Taco Bell.
You know what I
too.
like that I recommend people getting? The cheesy Gordita Crunch. I love the names.
That's
too.
actually really good.
It is. It's soft. It's fluffy. It's got cheese. What is funny? You can go ask for like a case of Kano.
Okay.
Just make up names. Yeah.
Okay, this isn't like necessarily fast food.
Yeah.
But how about Friendlies versus Arby's?
Never had Arby's, and I will never have it.
Arby's. I don't trust Arby's.
Arby's is
not
nasty.
even a little bit.
Oh, I did have Subway today. That better be on the list.
Pizza Hut versus Subway.
Subway, 100%.
No,
I don't think I've had Pizza Hut.
Seamus told me he got the tuna at Subway again.
Oh, I just remembered I have a half-eaten tuna sub in my
Why would
fridge.
you say that? They proved that it's
in
not
my
real
door.
tuna. That's disgusting.
No. Just because they found no tuna DNA doesn't mean there's no real tuna.
It's disgusting.
Well,
Why would you pick that?
also the bread. You know about the bread scandal?
It's
Where
just
cake,
sugar. They
it's-
just
it's-
put sugar
You have to
in it.
call it a pastry because there's so much sugar. I don't care. I like it. It tastes like tuna.
Okay, it
So
tastes,
what does that
tastes
change?
good, but do you feel like when you eat it,
I
are
feel
you
good.
like,
I
I
feel
feel good
great.
about myself and the decisions I'm
Oh, I
making
feel
right
good.
now?
Actually, you know what? You're right. I did. I've never been to Pizza Hut though, so I'm still gonna say Subway over it.
I've never been to Pizza Hut either.
But I did. Me and my
I'll let Subway
roommate.
go
Shout
by.
out Derek. Derek, if you're
Shout out Derek.
listening, he got Subway for the second time, but
And
or
what he
third.
said,
I
was
think.
it disgusting?
Well, he said he went over break, and he said he was. I wouldn't say shockingly surprised, but he said it was better than expected.
Why wouldn't you just spend the money at an actual like local small business?
Because I don't know those.
Subway or not Subway, like sandwich shop.
Yeah.
When it's like almost the same price,
But
you're almost paying the same
Yeah,
amount.
it's expensive.
Probably the same.
But I did eat it. I was very hungry. It was good. I wasn't like super
Disgusting.
happy,
It's
but
disgusting.
you
All
know,
right,
I'm-
moving back.
so we're doing Subway.
Okay.
You haven't even been to Pizza Hut. You
Dunkin'.
can't even say it.
Yeah, I haven't. I had Five Guys originally, but
Yeah, I would have Five Guys going all the way. No
okay,
matter what.
Five Guys over Subway. Then I'll do Five Guys.
Fine.
You just said
Fine.
Five Guys all the way.
Well, now you know it's gonna win for me. Well, we'll see. I do
Well, if you
We'll
like
see.
it that much, I got it.
it seems how hungry I am. You got-
Dunkin' versus Popeyes.
Oh, Popeyes. That's.
Really?
I was gonna say that's on
Boston cream?
That's
Boston
it
cream
too.
donut?
That's it. You know what I do really like at Dunkin'? That is, I've never seen people get it. Is the butternut donut? It's like crunchy.
I've never even heard of that.
That is, you gotta get it. That's a really good donut. I like it. Anyone who's listening, get a butternut donut, please. It's good.
Dunkin' over Popeyes, dude.
Fine, I'll allow it. I'll this can be your trump card.
I don't know if that's my trump card. Oh, wait.
Just because Dunkin' it's so different than everything else.
Okay,
that,
we
like,
said
fine.
Friendlies was going by. Okay.
Friendlies is there? Yeah, Friendlies.
Yeah,
You have an interesting setup right there.
All right, you know, I came up with this game like
It's
while
like a circle.
10 minutes before.
It's like they're all gonna battle
while
each other out
while
in the
the
middle.
show was going on, because Seamus got here like an hour before the
Hey,
show.
I was up at 4 a.m. today. All right, go on.
Okay. So Duncan's going ahead. Wendy's versus McDonald's.
Wendy's.
Okay,
100%.
yeah. Okay.
It's like the same price, and it's better.
Yeah, it's way better.
so much better. You 4 for 4s?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, Dave.
5
please.
for 5s too.
5 for 5. Biggie bag 5.
Okay. Domino's versus Taco Bell.
To Domino's. Have you ever had those chocolate lava crunch cakes?
Yeah, they're
I
really
don't care.
good, but
They're amazing.
Taco Bell, I don't know, dude. Taco Bell's really good.
Really? I'm surprised you would say
The
that,
crunch
to be
wrap?
honest. I thought you would
It's not
hate it.
like it's not amazing, but like the crunch wraps and like they have some good stuff.
Domino's,
Have you ever just gotten a
pan pizza?
whole box of the tacos there?
No,
really
no.
good.
But actually, that's not true. I have once. But Domino's is pizza. I grew up on that. The lava crunch cakes are really good.
But-
the pan pizzas are really good. Have you ever had those?
Yeah,
They do.
okay.
It's like when you're like, oh, I'm gonna order a pizza tonight, and you're like, I'm bringing home Domino's. You know that's
no, you go
That's
to a
how I
local
feel.
pizza place.
no.
What are you doing?
Well,
you go to Domino's over.
That's
over
not true.
It's like the
That's
same
not true.
price.
But sometimes I'm really craving Domino's.
Okay. Oh,
I'm trumping you. I don't care. That's mine.
all right. Domino's is going through.
I do like Taco Bell, though. Let the record show I do love Taco Bell.
Friendlies versus Five Guys.
Five Guys. Don't you dare.
I know Five Guys is better, but I have a
Five Guys
soft.
is so
I have a
bad.
soft spot for Friendlies.
I haven't been to one in so long.
I
They're
love
closed. There's a
Friendlies.
reason they're closing.
They're all around Western Mass still.
Yeah, that's their fortress.
I love Friendlies. Okay, Dunkin' Donuts versus Wendy's.
I'm gonna say Wendy's. I mean, it's hard to.
It's apples and oranges, but
yeah. I mean, if I
don't know,
want a
man.
donut, but if I'm gonna, I don't know if donuts can stay in
Dude,
this too
sometimes
long.
you go
know?
to Dunkin'. I'm not even like a giant. I don't even go for the coffee.
I don't even. It's not even that appetizing,
dude.
Like it's appetizing, but
Boston
it's not like
cream
I'm
donut.
craving
The
a
donuts
donut right
and
now.
the muffins and the like a
There's
bagel
better
there.
donut
There's better
places.
bagels.
There's so much better
Dude.
bagels. The bagels are not
Boston
the best.
cream
No.
donut from Dunkin'.
But if we let Dunkin' go through, we're gonna be doing this every time. We're gonna be like donuts to whatever. It's gonna be tough, you know. And I feel like it's not the best.
There's not enough donut restaurants. Maybe we'll do an individual.
You
one
could get
next time.
Honeydew. Have you had Honeydew?
Yeah, the honeydew there's delicious.
No. Wait,
Mrs.
what?
Murphy's.
Wait, what?
Shout out.
Wait, say that again. Did you
At Dunkin'?
Yeah, no.
Honeydew?
I said Honeydew. Honeydew donuts.
Yeah. Wait, no, it's
What are you
no, it's
talking
glazed.
about? What are you?
What are you talking about?
There is a
at Dunkin'.
No. There's a bagel place. Not a bagel. There's a donut place called Honeydew Donuts. You've
Yeah.
never heard of this?
No, I've heard of it.
Then I said, "How do you think about that?" And you said, "Oh, the Honeydew's
I thought you meant
amazing
the
there."
honeydew donuts because that's another name for glazed.
But I'm talking about
Honeydew.
another donut place. All right, irrelevant.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I don't think Dunkin' can last in this fast food.
I'll say Wendy's
because it's like I wouldn't necessarily call it fast.
No,
Yes,
you know
it's
what?
Fast, but it's a breakfast.
I'm using my trump card. You use your trump card. I'm using my trump card.
Okay.
Because what else am I going to use it? All right, you're saying Five Guys over Domino's?
Ooh, all right. This is a big one here. So the bit.
Five Guys. It's not even a question for me. The fact that you would put Domino's over Five
is
Guys.
Good, man. Domino's is good.
Domino's is not that good.
Domino's is good.
You say Dunkin' Donuts is not that good, and then you say
cheesy
Domino's.
breadsticks. Cheesy breadsticks.
They're not
Cinnamon
that good.
sticks.
The cinnamon sticks are all right.
Chocolate
The
lava
chocolate
cake. Pan pizza. I'm gonna keep naming them. I've never had the pastas, but
Five Guys, the hot dogs are really good. The
making me
milkshakes are delicious.
I've had a hot
The
dog.
burgers are good.
fine. I do like Five Guys. Me and Derek have
They have
actually
the peanuts there.
Yeah,
They literally-
that's the only
dude,
thing going.
Five
and
Guys,
the fries.
they
too, yeah.
they load in whole potatoes in the
But
morning.
they don't do the
and
the peanuts anymore.
freshly cut their fries.
Mm-hmm.
That's-
I do agree with you. And it's the poor peanut allergy people though can't even step inside there because they fry everything in peanut oil.
Sorry if you have a peanut allergy, but that's
And you're weak.
That's your issue.
All
Not
right,
mine.
I'll let it slide.
Okay, Five Guys versus Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, okay, Five Guys.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
Five
it
Guys.
is.
All right, guys. Five Guys.
It's
I
Seamus
think
and
a lot of
Froggy
people would agree.
statement.
Five Guys is the winner of this bracket. If we paired them up a little better, there were also some other ones like Jack in the
Panera,
Box
I
and
don't-
like all these random ones that,
Yeah.
Shake Shack I could have listed, but that's not really an East Coast thing.
Wait, what's the Slam Burger, Smash Burger? Is that one in Boston or something? I don't know, man. They do have a cool portobello burger that I want to try.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, guys, we're closing down.
All right, yeah, guys.
we're running out of steam here.
Thank you for listening. We kind of had to rush through that last one.
Yeah. We added this. What am I saying? We're gonna be here next week, Sunday, 6 to 8.
The plan is to get a guest.
We want a guest. If you guys want to be a guest and you have something cool to say,
It has to be
real
worthwhile.
cool, you
DM
have to-
us on Instagram and let
we'll
us know.
Check you out. Send us your little application. Tell us what you want to talk about. Maybe we'll have it. If you just want an hour, we could do that too. Yeah, we would love to have anyone on. DM us at Seamus and Froggy on Instagram.
Yeah, guys. Thank you for listening. Are we going to a song?
Yeah. What do you want to play? So let's
Play.
2 songs.
Play.
Can we do? Can I play my CCR song now? Now that
No, you had the last song.
All right, fine. You pick.
All right, play.
The Whalers. You pick it.
This is such a
You gotta
tough
hurry.
decision.
Yeah.
All right, play 2/7 class. No. Play
Whalers would be
play
perfect.
Small Axe by the Whalers.
Ah,
yeah.
good, because that's 4 minutes. Perfect. All right, thanks for tuning in, and everybody, this is Seamus and Froggy.
WMUA Amherst 91.1. Thank you.
Peace.
See ya.
Peace.
Why boasted thyself, O evil man? Playing smart and not being clever. Oh no, I say you're working iniquity to achieve vanity. Yeah. If I saw, but the goodness of Jaja, I endure it forever. If you are the big tree, we are the small ass, sharpened to cut you down,
Well shot.
ready to cut you down. Oh, yeah. These are the words of my master. Keep on telling me, oh, no weak heart shall prosper. Oh, no, they can't. And whosoever diggeth up it, Lord, shall fall in it, shall fall in it. Whosoever diggeth up it, shall bury